Take two.
Actually, this is like take 4. Okay. Hi. This is me, Sin, again, with my sister.
His name is not Sin.
My nickname is, okay, whatever. My name is Tori.
I'm Kari. And this is Willie.
Big Willie. My little big brother.
Black Power.
Our topic tonight is about abusive relationships. Okay, me, I'm 24. I know I don't look and get my age right.
Don't let him lie.
Anyways, so, like, I was in a relationship, and I was in an abusive relationship since when I was 19 all the way up to 22. I was in it for 3 years. And, first relationship started out cool, but we ended up going downhill. They did this, they did that. I'm not going to get into depth, but it was a very unhappy situation. And I feel that if you're with someone and you feel the need that you need to put hands on them, that's not healthy. You don't need to be in that situation. You need to alleviate yourself and move on. I'd rather be happy by myself than miserable with someone.
Yeah.
So, basically...
You get to Luther Vandross song.
Okay, I'm trying to be serious. But, yeah, just get yourself out of that. I mean, it really takes a toll on your life. And like, for me, it put a barrier. Like, I didn't want to be bothered with anyone. And I don't want to have, like, the feeling of not being able to trust anyone, not being able to like give my all to someone, because that's how I felt for a long time. But I can't blame the new person for my past problem. So that's what I say. Just get out of that situation, because if you don't, you can either end up in the hospital or 6 feet under, and you don't want either. Or one more, possibly in jail for putting that person 6 feet under. And I was tempted to, but that's another story. But anyways, you go ahead.
Whether physically or mentally, get out of it as soon as you verbally too. Get out of it, because abuse is not accepted anywhere. It's not.
Preach.
Whether it's a man beating on a woman or a woman beating on a man beating on a child, mothers beating on children is not accepted anywhere.
Unless they need the ass whoop.
We'll talk about
ass is in the Bible.
Whoopings next, because God knows we didn't have our share. But anyway, on a serious note, I was in a relationship with a guy, and verbally, it's like he made me feel like nobody else could have me, basically. So that lowered my self-esteem, like, really quick. Like, I was just drowning. It's like sitting there drowning because this guy is saying all this stuff to me. But then when I got out of it, I realized, you know what, I'm just dust myself off. And, the next, try again. And so the next person I got with, I was kind of shifty a little bit with that person. Like, all right, then, what you gonna do? But I'm here. I'm 21, no kids, almost out of school, and he's got a kid. So, basically, he probably giving the girl the same hell he gave me. But
ooh, and he works at Burger King.
Manager.
Oh no.
Wow.
But see, that's a different, altogether subject. But things like that happen in a relationship. Let's take Ike and Tina Turner again. He made her feel like he was all in love with her, and that he would never do wrong by her. And you see what happened. He almost killed that woman.
Stole her honey and forgot her.
Basically. And so...
she was a rose, and still a rose.
Yeah. And you see what happened to that. And then, after she got famous, after she got famous and he was just left behind, he wrote a book about her saying that, oh, half the kids they had together weren't his. They were his guitar men or his piano players. And he just talked about her really bad, but
Those
she
are the
didn't.
drugs talking.
But she never let that get her down. So ladies, don't let that get you down. Men too, don't let that get you down. Just dust yourself off. Try it again. And yeah, really.
Hello, everybody. I'm going to talk from a slightly different point of view. Me personally, I've been in a couple of bad relationships, but I'm not going to talk from a place of, you know what I'm saying, what they say was good. But I'm just going to put it like this. You know what I'm saying? A lot of times when you're when you're in a bad relationship, when you finally get out of it, especially because it hurts so bad, you tend to not remember how things started. So the best thing to probably do is you have to first figure out, how do I keep getting in the same situation over and over and over and over again? Me personally, I would, it seemed like I would try to find somebody different. You know, I would try to find somebody who didn't act like that person acted or look like that person looked, but it always seemed to end up the exact same way. I had to figure out, well, first thing that I had to do was I had to come to grips with me. I was part of the problem. Now, when I say I was part of the problem, it wasn't that I was going out saying, hey, come, take my money. Hey, come and treat me like crap. You know, I wasn't saying that, but what I was doing was subconsciously, I was looking for the same person, but with a different, face. I was looking for the same person, but with a slightly different attitude. And because of that, you know what I'm saying, I ended up with the same person over and over again, just a different face, just a slightly different attitude. So I would tell anybody out there who's in an abusive relationship, yes, get out. But before you jump into another relationship, at first, yes, you're going to feel lonely. Yes, you're going to feel alone. But before you jump into another relationship, find out exactly. Find out, you know what I'm saying, what it is that keeps attracting the same type of person to you. If it's if it's a physically abusive relationship, you're probably 9 times out of 10 going to end up with another abusive guy, not knowing that he's abusive until 6-7 months down the line, when you piss him off after you done let him move in and introduce him to your kids as their new daddy, and then he's slapping you around again. How long is it going to take you to get out the second time, the third time, the fourth time? How many times is it going to happen if it's verbally abusive? Sometimes people in verbally abusive relationships do not ever get out of that relationship. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes, you know what I'm saying, people who are being emotionally abused or financially, yes, you can be financially abused. You can have somebody who is a user in your life, and it totally drains you dry, and you're just depressed for no reason. You know what I'm saying? Hey, it happens. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people don't realize it, but this is the way life is. You know what I'm saying? Get out of it and then find out what is it that is about you. You know, it's the hardest person to look at is the person in the mirror. You know what I'm saying? Find out what it is about you that, you know, kind of makes you not want to, you know, find somebody really different. You know, and that's my take on it. You know, work on you first. You know, and that's about it.
Well, you guys, that's our take on abusive relationships, and hope you enjoyed this video. Hope you got some kind of knowledge from our experiences, and yeah, until the next video, peace.